Welcome, beginner ballroom dancers. I'm here with Matthew today.
What's happening?
We are continuing from last class. We're going to keep going with Waltz today.
Yes.
If you missed us in the last lesson, make sure you go back, recap that video so you're up to speed for today.
We have a really cool step for you. It's called the front to front, back to back. Doesn't sound all that interesting.
I like to call it the Jane Austen.
That sounds slightly more interesting. Don't be confused though, we're not going to be doing one of these stuffing steps. I mean, we could do that. Maybe next time.
You know, it fits.
But it kind of involves this like promenade down the floor. Why don't we show it to you and then we can break it down. So we're going to go from an underarm turn. So if you don't know this, go back to a previous video. And we meet up and here we go. Keep dancing down on the way back. She goes under and I meet up with her here. And we Jane Austen all the way down the floor. Cool? If you do not have the underarm turn, we're not going to teach that here, so you should go back to a previous video and learn that.
Yes.
Cool?
Great.
Leave us apart, or should we do it together?
Together.
Together both. Here we go. This step starts with an underarm turn, so if you don't know that, make sure you go back to a previous video. That underarm turn ends with me going back in the frame here, but in this turn, we're going to go palm to palm. That's one way for me as the leader to communicate with Lydia that we're changing it up. Let me show you again what that looks like. Regular underarm turn. Bam, meeting up on the side close. Come on in here and let's look at our hands real quick. So we're palm to palm here. I've also changed this hand around so that it's down and my palm is up top. I'm sorry, facing up and her palm is on top, facing downward. So I'm here and when I come around, I flip under and bam, we're ready to go. Cool. So we have to step with our forward foot here. And this is the part that is tricky to some people. It's always the forward foot. So for me, that's my right foot. Now for Lydia, that's her left foot. So I go forward, I take one more forward step, and then I close. And notice that I'm trying to keep my left foot slightly forward now, and that will angle off to the side. So I'm not confused on which foot is forward, right? Now it's my left foot, and for Lydia, it's her right foot. I step forward again, and then we meet side close, and we can continue that there, or we can end it, and then we would be in the back half of the regular underarm turn, as we've said. We meet up, and our hands have switched. Leading foot, forward, forward, forward. No, I'm left foot, Lydia's right foot. Bam. If I want to continue, I'm going to keep my hand here. If I want to stop, I'm going to be here, and when I'm ready to stop, I go back on my right foot.
Keep in mind when you guys start this step, whichever direction the leader is facing at the beginning of the underarm turn is going to be the direction we ultimately end up traveling.
That's an important thing because if you're on the floor navigating this, you're going to run into other people or you're going to go backwards around the floor, which is not a good thing if you don't start this in the right direction. With that in mind, let me show you again. So I'm facing you guys, the camera, and as Lydia goes under, I rotate 90 degrees to get to this point, and then we continue down that line.
When we're going open and away from each other, keeping in mind that we don't have to go 180 all the way butt to butt. I see that sometimes too, so a gentle opening.
Right, so what she's talking about is this. Notice this awkward arm position here.
Not cute.
Don't like it. We're 45 degrees, so we go here, we go forward together, and then we're angled. I had someone once say that this looks like an arrowhead.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And then we close that off. I think that's about it. Timing doesn't change for us in Waltz, at least at this point. In intermediate level Waltz will change, but for now, it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think we should maybe show that with the timing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And I think that does it. Thank you guys for joining us. If you like what you saw here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this.
Make sure you also like, comment, and hit that bell button down below to be notified of our next videos.
Cool. See you next time.